Right, let's get focused on this thing. Right, so we talked about we want to refocus about about we got manifest next week, and we was talking about last week's show we talked about why we're kind of doing something different still, yeah. And to be honest, like it seems I don't think people kind of I spoke to somebody about the vision of it, yeah, and I mean, and people got excited the fact that basically, right, guys, now if you ever got, I do believe events are changing.
Okay.
Yeah. And I still believe in going to church and you going to a church program. I still believe in certain types of shows. There's gonna be a scope for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the scope of having 800 people to come and see an artist, I just think it's just changing now. Yeah, I mean, thanks to social media, thanks to the way artists interact with people, I can see a performance of somebody just from sitting in my house. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just feel like it live events has been repackaged. Yeah, and it's like the rise. I was with James the other day, and we was talking about poetry, and he was saying to me, poetry is bigger now than ever before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Agree.
And is that because of the lack of content in mainstream gospel? It could well be. You know what I'm saying? It could be. It's
Very, very true.
it's basically loads of not inappropriate, just okay lyrics. Where
Yeah.
before
Yeah, yeah,
inspirational stuff was outnumbered by gospel.
Right,
Get
right,
saved,
right.
get saved, get saved. Jesus is the way. Da, 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 da. But
Right,
now
right,
it's
right. Now it's
over
kinda-
to total opposite now.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you agree with that, Shana?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about from a historical point of view, but there's out of 5 tracks that are released, how many tracks would you say are hardcore gospel CCH? I would say 2 out of 5.
If that.
What would you say, sis?
Because I think, sorry to cut you off. I think when the last time we spoke to O'Neill, and I think he mentioned I think we were talking about the same subject actually. I think he mentioned with the Step Forward gospel chart. He said something very similar to that. That of most months of the 10 tracks that get to the top 10, you can probably say about 3 of them are what you would consider to be gospel, whereas others are contemporary, inspirational, whatever box you want to put that category in, I guess. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's the scary thing about it, man. You know what I'm saying? So like we got this new genre, but at the same time, it's not about the big audiences as much as it's good. It's that vibe in that coffee shops, like it's gonna sound strange, man, but growing up, man, there weren't no coffee shop corners, man. You know what I mean? Coffee
there's
shop,
no such thing.
it's cafe.
It was the calf.
Yeah,
it
it's
was the
cafe,
calf
yeah.
owned by the local guy
Yeah,
who probably used to work.
bacon and egg.
Yeah. Straight bacon and eggs. With the patchwork thing over the table, the wooden chairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
same-
yeah,
the-
yeah,
You
so,
know,
yeah.
the typical stereotypical
Yeah.
type of English cafe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or caf, because we never called it a cafe in England. But now it's obviously, with the rise of your Starbucks and your Costas and all that kind of thing, like everyone's throwing up these nicer looking places, which is brilliant in itself. But yeah, going back to events and stuff, I guess it makes things a little easier for a lot of people involved to have them in places like that.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's more intimate. So that's what people are coming to, and because there's lesser of an audience that are willing to pay for or pay for these things, then it solves that problem as well at the same time. So
True.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I feel, well, hopefully, like I said, man, how we're gonna hopefully do with it, with manifest, is to kind of like obviously get more information about the artist. You know what I mean? Because in this what I find now, what you're encouraging artists to do, what you have to show is people are not buying into just your music, but they're buying into you, the person. Thanks to social network.
Right.
I think that people know about Justin Bieber, Kim Kardashian's, which is you know, Shania follows them, and you know, what I mean, she yes, and
Kylie's her favorite.
yes, you know what I'm saying. So she spends out there. She got a post on a wall. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine Shania's? Shania's,
You know.
she's got the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Right next to her Bible, she goes, say, you know what I mean? So so sorry guys. So really inked. But anyway, so like we're so influenced, like, you know what I mean, by people's character outside, that then literally people, celebrities, can just release out stuff. It's like Will Smith. It's so well known, but he just comes onto Instagram and then instantly he's got billions of followers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, just overnight he's got the followers there because people sold into his product.
Of course.
It's like the other day, my son, my wife goes, "Oh, this is what we used to watch back in the day." Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, yeah.
So soon as you saw one, he's bashing through the whole series right
Yeah,
now.
of course.
All day, man.
Course,
You know what I'm saying?
course,
So,
course.
you know the dances that he's dropping, you know what business like that. Yeah, man, that's how we used to dance, man. The running man. Anyway, still, but like, you know, but people are sold by people's character, and I think that their personality, and I'm saying to all artists right there, yeah. And I think with gospel artists, all I see is music. I don't see their life. I see the music when they get married, and should I have to wait flew up in the air, you know, like yeah, you know what I'm saying. And what else do I see? I don't see them going to church. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's like, what day do you go? You know, do you go to church? You know what I'm saying? You don't even see all night prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
But
so
I don't know. I feel like
Is that
I
too
actually
nosy?
feel like it's not a problem for me.
it's a problem for me. Nah,
Yeah,
but the thing is, they're not saying
I
what
don't
is their
know.
product, because for me,
Because I feel like the product comes first.
do you think so?
I think so.
Okay, say somebody, right? If I got 2 artists, great products, because that's possible. Yeah,
But the product will always come first, because the product's what attracts you to the person.
But the thing is, but no. But if they do the Deli Alley challenge, and when everybody who doesn't know nothing about football starts doing Deli Alley challenge, and when you go into the person. Because I've seen people that don't know Deli Alley, where you do an Instagram, a social networking challenge, and when everyone follows them.
They're doing it in America, and like, how did a Tottenham Hotspur player get into America like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
crazy,
it's
bro.
Jay. Yeah,
Crazy,
it's Jay. Jay. It's like the what's his name? That quarterback that when the national anthem went on, and he knelt down and in defiance towards the national anthem in America.
Right.
Yeah, like
Colin
no one.
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like nobody knew who he was in the whole world.
No.
He makes a stand social network, and then people follow him, back him up, and everything like that. So why? Because of his character. But now he can release out an album, and it's all good.
Is that what he's doing?
No, I was
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, yo.
Yeah, say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just feel like the product is. Wow, for me personally, I feel like the product is what.
And this is the thing.
attracts me.
And this is the thing. That's for you personally, and that's good. And I think that's what it should be. But unfortunately,
What
then
it
at the
is-
same time, you know,
what-
here's the truth. Like, I've got Miss Anne-Marie's watching us at the minute, and she's
What
jumped in
happened?
with her
I was listening to-
expertise.
I listened
And,
to everything is glitters gold. Yo, I was listening to that the other day,
Big
man.
tune, big tune. Big tune.
Yeah, let me find that tune out.
Yeah, play that. And she's saying very much something that I say quite often, and my brother says the same thing as he does marketing and stuff like that. That people do actually buy into people.
Yeah.
And you know, because what happens a lot of the time is the product probably isn't great at all, but in this day and age, it's a lot about the person. I don't know whether that's dramatically changed or just come through more because of social media. It wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't that much different in terms of people buying into people, because there's a lot of the time where the product isn't great at all, but because the person is who they are, what they stand for, whether it's their good personality, whether there's just something about them that attracts you to them, whether it's good looks or, you know what I mean, something like that. It's not, unfortunately, it's not the product that comes first, because there are billions of people out there that are great at doing what they do, but no one will ever know them because they either don't know the right people, they either won't get noticed, they either not got the greatest personality and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
you know, it does boil down to almost every time about the person and not so much the product, unfortunately.